What's your emergency?
I found out my granddaughter has been taken. She has been missing for a month. Her mother finally admitted that she's been missing.
Is your daughter there?
My daughter's been missing for the last 31 days.
This 911 call used as key evidence against Casey Anthony in her murder trial.
And you last saw her a month ago?
31 days. From 31 days.
Why are you calling now? Why didn't you call 31 days ago?
Her daughter, Caylee, missing that entire time. Casey says she's been looking for her, but here's what investigators found. Day 1, Monday, June 9th, 2008. Casey told police the last time she saw her daughter was when she dropped Caylee off at the nanny's. And she claimed Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez lived here at the Sawgrass Apartments. Authorities say Casey made up Zanny the nanny.
Mama, Papa,
And police found this video on the Anthony family laptop. Taken June 15th, 6 days after Casey said her daughter went missing. Casey's mom, Cindy, shot this video while visiting Caylee's great-grandfather at a nursing home. Day 8, June 16th. Casey's dad, George, says this was the last day he saw his granddaughter.
Me getting up and having my normal cup of coffee and having Caylee come out and be able to spend some time with her. It was a great morning to just have some fun together.
On this same Monday, Casey moves out of her parents' home. Later, she's seen on surveillance tape in a Blockbuster video store with her boyfriend, Tony Lazaro. Lazaro said Casey never mentions her daughter is missing.
Did she ever cry?
No.
Did she ever act scared?
Nope.
Was there any difference in this woman's attitude this night than it was for any other previous time that you had seen her?
No.
Day 10 and 11 since Casey said Zanny the nanny took her daughter. Neighbor Brian Berner says Casey borrows a shovel. He says Casey Anthony needed the shovel to dig up some bamboo roots in her backyard. June 20th, 11 days since Casey claimed her daughter vanished. She is photographed dancing and partying at a nightclub then known as Fusion. Day 14, June 23rd, Casey runs out of gas. She calls her boyfriend for help, and Tony Lazaro testifies he helped break into a shed at George and Cindy's home to get some gas cans. He said Casey insisted on filling her car up herself. A few days later, June 27th, Casey apparently runs out of gas again. This time, she leaves the car in an Amscott parking lot. The car sat there for several days until Amscott had that white Pontiac Sunfire towed. 23 days now since Casey Anthony says she has seen her daughter, and she heads to a place called the Cast Iron to get inked up. Bella Vita Italian for good life.
Her attitude that when she was in here was as if nothing happened. She was in here with that kid so much, the first thing I asked her was, where was the kid at? Without batting an eye, she was with the nanny.
July 8th through the 10th, Caylee is now allegedly missing for a month. But Casey Anthony goes shopping at Target, and she spends $400 buying a bra, tank tops, sunglasses, all paid for with money she stole from her friend, Amy Huizinga. Casey would later plead guilty for check fraud. July 15th, George and Cindy get a call about Casey's car in the impound lot, and they go to pick it up.
I opened up the door. That smell took my breath away. I did whisper to myself, I hope it's not my daughter or my granddaughter.
Cindy finds Caylee's doll and car seat inside the car, and she starts to panic. Cindy finds Casey and confronts her. Where is Caylee? And then she calls 911.
Casey's been missing took her a month ago. She's been missing for a month.
With this call, Casey's 31 days ends, and the search for Caylee begins.
There's something wrong. I I found my daughter's car today, and it smells like there's been a dead body in the damn car.
Okay, what is the 3-year-old's name?
Caylee, Caylee, Anthony.